Yo, what's up, guys? Exodus here. Hope you're all having a great day. I just got done messing around with my recording settings, and I decided to do this as kind of like a little test video. I'm gonna go over kind of some tips and tricks for double touches. I feel like this is something I've practiced probably way too much, and I would share some of my knowledge on that. So I started in a custom training pack like forever and a half ago. Self-set backboard consistency, flabby nostril. All right, so I'm gonna put this little bit in like before the beginning. I just want to preface by saying, like, if you're not super confident on fast aerials at all, maybe this isn't your thing. You know, you want to go out and get comfortable in that first before you attempt something a little more drastic like this. So before we get started, just a few things to keep in mind. You definitely want to hold air roll as you contact the ball because it'll keep your car from recoiling off it super hard. And like, if this is the first time you're ever attempting double touches, don't really stress about it being a super fast aerial to the ball or anything. Like, your first couple, it might be a little awkward little thing like this, and like you're trying, you know, you're learning. And with time, like the first thing that I think you should do, I could stop backflipping, is hit the ball and just try to hit it again off the wall. Like, don't even focus on scoring. Just try to figure out where the ball is going to be and hit it in any direction. Just make contact with it. And as time goes, you'll get better at figuring out where it's going to go and positioning yourself accordingly. So you can see there as I air rolled, I'm gonna put it in leave the replay in, but you can see me air roll just a little bit as I hit that, and it keeps my car solid and it gives me a more firm hit so that I can really hit the ball away from me, which makes it easier to read where it's gonna come off to. It gives you more time and it gives you a bigger angle on the goal. Another really good thing to do is you want to try to hit it as directly in front of you as you possibly can, which is a good thing about this pack, is you get like multiple different angles of takeoff and stuff. So it's a good thing for learning, you know, how to hit the ball in front of you in different angles and stuff. So another thing that you want to try to do is hit the ball with the very nose of your car, because as you probably know, that's how you get the most power on it. And again, you want to hit it as far away from you and as hard as you possibly can to give yourself the best angle on the rebound. So this is a good example of like another angle, like a very different one coming from mid boost. And of course I'm going to struggle with it because I'm recording myself. But yeah, really, this is muscle memory and time. It's all it really is, but to just kind of give you that base is all the goal of this video is. Here's a tough one, like, you gotta air roll around so that you can hit it forward like that. Like, as you are going for it, I always want to angle my car so that when I kind of lean forward into the ball as I hit it, I'm pushing it toward the backboard instead of any other direction. Like, see here, I don't hit it in front of me so much because I'm not air rolling. If I air roll just a little bit, now I can get it to a better place for me, more in front of me, and then I can miss it from there, you know. And as you get more advanced, you can I have another pack that I use now. I haven't used this one in a really long time, but I figured it'd be good for the training. Or, you know, before you think you're maybe ready to move to something a little more difficult, a little more game-like, I guess I should say, over difficult, considering I'm missing all these. Something you might want to try to do is, you know, set rules for yourself. Like, I have to put it in the goal without it hitting the ground, or pretending that there's a defender in a certain corner or in a certain position somewhere, or like there's a certain place on the backboard that you can't hit the ball to because there's somebody right there. You know, something to that effect. So that pack is really good, but if you get a little more advanced, I'll throw this code down as well. This is the one that I probably use more on like an almost everyday basis now. The situations just feel a little more game-like. You know, it's stuff that you could imagine yourself like actually coming across in a game, compared to some like very random floating ball across the middle, like bounces off the corner and, you know, stuff to that effect. That's something else I'll go over. Is some people prefer, as they contact the ball, to take ball cam off to make their read. And for me, I'm very situational. It's kind of like in a situation like that, now, you know, as you hit this, your camera like turns around very quickly, and it can be disorienting, so you may want to turn your ball cam off. But really, just all you want to keep in mind is hit the ball as close to in front of, I guess not so direct in front of where you are, but where your momentum is taking you. This is a good example. Like, my momentum is taking me toward the middle, so that's where I want to put the ball. And that the setup is the hardest thing about a double touch. And it's really just time and muscle memory to get it there. This one, if you can score this as a double touch, like, bravo. Why are you watching my video? Because I don't even bother. I shoot it every time, and I still barely score. This one is really difficult to get a good hit into the backboard that isn't going into the top arch that, you know, will like bounce straight down or something. This is another one that's like very difficult not to just sky completely. And a shot like this, you almost want to get a wheel touch to kill it a little bit, because you don't want to hit it too hard back into yourself. You can see it here again. I air roll so that as I kind of lean forward into the ball, it puts it toward the backboard, as opposed to me not air rolling. I guess it still hits it over there, but like, sorry, message. There you go. That's more of like what, that's where the problem is, and it's just difficult. Okay, accidental flip reset. That's why I like to just do that little bit of air roll as I take off, and that little bit of air roll right before I hit the ball. It just, yeah, makes it easier. I'm sorry if this is absolutely awful, but you know, it happens. Never made a tutorial before, so yeah, I guess tips and tricks. I'm not gonna go out and teach you how to play the game. Like, obviously, if you're interested in this, you're probably a semi high level player for this to be like a viable thing for you to try. All right, I'm gonna stop myself from rambling there. Sorry if it's awful. Hopefully you maybe learned something. If you watched the video, thank you so much. It means the world to me. I appreciate it. And I hope that you go on to have a great day. And I will catch you next time. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.